Hello, my owls, and welcome to, I guess it's officially week 2 of e-learning. I hope this lesson message finds you doing wonderfully and that you enjoyed your snow day on Friday. Wasn't that super cool? I was guessing most of you must have worn your pajamas inside out on Thursday night so that you could have a snow day on Friday. So anyway, just teasing. So I hope you're refreshed and ready to go for this week. One thing I discovered, I'm actually making these videos on my phone, and when people call in, it actually shuts the video off and I have to start all over again, and is completely and totally annoying. So that's something I just learned, because this is my 3rd try at doing this video of lesson 12.3. Okay, so here we go. Lesson 12.3, we are working on customary units of weight. Remembering that when we see the word customary, that means what we use in the United States, minus for medicine and science. The other system we use is the metric unit. And last week, when you did 12.2, you did customary units of length. And tomorrow, you're going to do customary units of liquid volume. So today we're looking at ounces and pounds, because that's how we weigh things or see how heavy they are in America. And it says, how does the size of a pound compare to the size of an ounce? So if you look at this number line, you see that here is 1 pound, which is 16 ounces. And so that's a lot. A pound is going to be, 1 ounce is going to be a 16th of a pound. And so it's way less. It's going to be way less heavy. And then, of course, half a pound is 8 ounces. So you need 16 ounces to make 1 pound. And 1 pound is 16 times as heavy as 1 ounce. Okay, turning the page. Most of the time you'll see us just focus on share and show. But on this assignment, this is the most important part here. So this is, I talked about this last week in lesson 12.2, that this is what we would call conversions. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break from this lesson to show you what I have uploaded into the resources folder on Schoology, and I'm also attached it to the email that your parents received Sunday night, and that is a little gift for you. This is a conversion chart, and this is going to be super helpful for you 5th grade and up. Ultimately, your brains will memorize this, and most of this you'll just ultimately know. But while your brain hasn't memorized them completely, this is a really great, sometimes people will call it cheat sheets. It's just a way to remember it. So this top portion is all the metric units. So it tells you, okay, the metric units of length, they're all different kinds of meters, what the abbreviations are, and then it shows you the conversion. So for instance, there's 100 centimeters in 1 meter. And then, of course, the metric units for measuring liquid, and those are mostly going to be in liters. And again, it shows you the conversions, and then the metric units for measuring mass, and mass they would say is weight on Earth, and those are going to be in grams, and again the conversions. So these lessons that we're focusing on right now are customary. So this is going to, if you print this out and have it in front of you, this is going to be really helpful when you're doing your home learning for 12.3. So last week we did length, which is the inches, feet, yard, miles, and then of course how we do our conversions. Today we're working on weight. Tomorrow you're going to need the volume of a liquid. So you can see here that 1 pound is 16 ounces, 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. And it shows you again those abbreviations that I talked about in 12.1. So this is a really great resource that you'll find yourself using quite a bit, and you can use it for tonight's home learning. So 4 tons is equal to how many pounds? Well, if we know that 1 ton is 2,000 pounds and we have 4 tons, we would simply do 4 times 2,000. So 4 tons is going to be 8,000 pounds. And they break that down for you as 4 tons times 2,000 equals 8,000. So, and then of course 5 tons equals how many pounds? Well, if we did 4 times 2,000 up here, we're going to do 5 times 2,000. We know that trick when we multiply times numbers that have zeros in it, we can say 5 times 2 is 10. Count your zeros, 1, 2, 3, add 1, 2, 3 zeros. Okay, and then 6 pounds is how many ounces? Well, if we know that there are 16 ounces in 1 pound, we need to do 16 times 6. Okay, so that would be how many ounces in 1 pound, and we have 6 pounds. So good practice for doing multiplication. 6 times 6 is 36. Carry the 3, write a 6. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9. So we're going to have 96 ounces. So if you want to shut this off or pause it and do 4 through 7, make sure that you are on the right, or 4 through 8, make sure that you're on the right track. Then put it back on, see if you got those correct answers. Then you are going to be good to go. So number 4 pounds is how many ounces? So, sorry, 7 pounds is how many ounces? So again, we're going to find this by doing 16 times 7. And so Ms Frei's cheating with a calculator over here, just so we get the answer faster. So it's going to be 112 ounces. And then 6 tons equals how many pounds? Well, again, that's kind of like the one we did up here. We're going to do 6 times 2,000, so it's going to be 12,000 pounds. And now we're comparing the two. Is 1 pound greater or less than 15 ounces? Well, we know that 1 pound is 16 ounces. That's greater than 15. And then over here we have 2 tons is greater than, less than, or equal to 2 pounds. Well, gee, I wonder, this is a tricky one. Obviously, and I'm sure you guys, that was a no-brainer. It's obviously 2 tons. And then finally, a landscaping company ordered 8 tons of gravel. It sells gravel in 50-pound bags. How many pounds of gravel did the company order? Okay, so how many pounds of gravel? So they're saying 8 tons, and then they throw you off with this here, so that you think you need to do something with this number 50, but you really don't. You're simply finding, if you have 8 tons, how many pounds of that is that? So just like we did up above, it would be your 8 times 2,000, which is 16,000. Don't forget your units, pounds, okay? Because it says how many pounds. Your answer has to be in pounds. And there's that abbreviation for pound, which I think one of you were going to figure out. You were going to research, how did they get the abbreviation for pound to be LB? It's so strange. So if one of you wants to research it, that would be awesome. Okay, so that's it for the lesson, but I want to show you, before you cut my video off, I want to show you 2 other resources that I put in that folder. But you know what? Actually, I think I'll wait on them, because one of them will be great for tomorrow, and the other one we will use when we get to metric units. So never mind. Then I guess that's it for today then. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I think that you guys should start doing videos of yourself and posting them, so that I get to see your videos too, because this is quite fun, videotaping yourself. Just kidding. Okay, well, you guys take good care, and you'll see me tomorrow for lesson 12.4. And go ahead and complete your homework for today, which is either on Think Central or the PDF. And if you do the PDF version, don't forget to grade your answers. There they are. They're also on the web. And see how you do. Okay, take good care. Bye, guys.